Hi everybody, and welcome to another video. Right, so back to basics. Right here in front of me, I've got a 1978 Kenner Death Star Droid action figure. Okay, so one of the first ones which was made for Star Wars back in the 70s, late 70s, with a limited amount of articulation. Actually, in all honesty, this is quite loose, okay, in its joints. The legs are quite loose and the arms are quite loose too, although it has got quite an interesting vacuum metallized finishing, which makes it all shiny. Right, so a protocol droid for the Imperials, much like our beloved 3PO is for the Rebels. Okay, so as you can see, this one is silver, not golden, as 3PO is, and it's got some highlights in black, namely on its eyes and shoulders. Okay, so what is important, what is significant about this figure? Why did I choose to bring it today? Well, now if you imagine that H.G. Wells was right and a time machine was built, one that actually worked, I can leave it to your imagination if you think it would be a shady pod oozing with some, shady, once again, fog, or a DeLorean. But if you imagine this was produced not in 1978, but in 2021, yeah, through magic, we would have something much like this one here. Okay? Yeah, here we've got the counterpart for the 1978 version. Okay, so let's set this little fellow over here on the side. Now, as you probably know already, if you ever watched one of my videos, I am an inbox collector for this specific collection. So basically, what sells this product for me are the cards. Right, so what we've got here is a somewhat faithful reproduction of the original Star Wars card. Obviously, besides from this logo on the top left side, which sports the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm. Okay, 50th anniversary, because back then, this figure, by the way, is from 2021. So back then in 1971, Lucas had in hands a film that had nothing to do with Star Wars. It was THX 1138. Now, if you love cinema, like I do, you should watch this film. It's a science fiction film too, although it does not have the aura of space opera. It's much more of a counterculture film. In the time when government had declared a war on drugs, on this particular storyline, the government distributes drugs to its inhabitants so as not to let them, give free rein to their imagination, so to speak. Right, so 1971, you've got THX 1138. So Lucas then departed onto the comedy section, yes, with American Graffiti, in which he actually describes what he used to do while growing up in the modest town of Modesto, California back in the 50s, which was basically cruising, going from one place to another just on his car. Right, so in terms of the figure, you will notice that it's got much more highlighted features. It has unfortunately lost its vacuum metallized finishing. This time it's a dull gray, but it does have a lot more detail to it. And as I told you before, for me, what finishes this figure is the card. On the back of the card, you got this timeline concerning only Star Wars films, so it only mentions Star Wars films. It neglects the other ones that I've mentioned before, and it's got a cross-sell of other figures. So the Tusken Raider is a re-release, and I'm eagerly waiting for the Ender version of Luke Skywalker. Right, you guys, so here they are, side by side. Okay, so on frame, yeah, hopefully a little bit better now. I hope you've all enjoyed. This plans to be the first episode on a series titled Then and Now. Right, you guys, take care, stay safe, stay strong.